Hey everyone, it's Pat from 5 Minute Cruise Tips. I sailed on Royal Caribbean's Independence of the Seas twice in the last 3 months. I want to tell you all about the onboard experience and why Indy has a great offering, from the entertainment and activities to the dining and service. I'll keep this short, punchy, packed full of information, and as always, under 5 minutes. Independence of the Seas is a mid-sized ship, but she is jam-packed with entertainment and activities, including some things I haven't seen on other ships. Keep in mind the specific crew members that deliver the onboard experience will change over time, so each cruise will be slightly different. For the theater shows, they removed Grease from the lineup and now have the Price is Right game show and Tap Factory. The Price is Right was fun to watch and you could also pay to play. Tap Factory has mixed reviews online, but I thought it was fantastic. It's high energy, visually appealing with some laughs mixed in. It's like Stomp with aerialists and tap dancing as a central theme. The ice show called Freeze Frame is one of the best ice shows I've seen on Royal. I usually struggle to follow the storyline of the ice shows, but Freeze Frame was different. They brought us through different decades of music and pop culture, so the mashup of wildly different costumes and songs paired well with the theme. As always, the skaters were very skilled and entertaining to watch. For the live music, the piano players at the Schooner Bar were solid. They had a great range of songs and engaged the crowd to make it a lively vibe. The guitar player at the pub was talented, playing a variety of popular songs like CCR and 90s rock. One downside was that the pub singer was deafeningly loud inside the pub, but you could barely hear him if you were sitting outside the pub because of all the noise and chatter on the promenade. The High Seas Orchestra is always my favorite live music on a ship, and they did not disappoint. However, I wish they would have had more than just one proper performance in their own venue rather than playing on the promenade where they competed with other noises. The main dining room had the same options as the same menus as the rest of the fleet. It had good food and reliable service from the wait staff. One thing I found odd was the dining times for fixed seating. This is not unique to Independence, it's on other ships too. The early seating was at 5 o'clock, which is fine, but too early for my liking. Then there was a big jump to the middle seating at 6:45 and 7:30, then the late seating at 8:30. We wanted to eat at 6 or 6:15, but that just wasn't an option in the MDR, not even with my time dining, which started at 6:45. We opted for the 6:45 fixed seating, but found ourselves watching the clock and rushing through dinner to get to the early shows that we wanted to see. For specialty dining, Chops and Azumi had good food quality and service on par with other ships. At Azumi Sushi, we said we were in a rush to get to the Love and Marriage game show, and they had us in and out in a remarkable 35 minutes. Giovanni's table was disappointing because the service was slow and the food quality wasn't as good as on other ships. For the Windjammer buffet, I found the selection food quality to be just okay. Breakfast had the standard options, but the execution of some dishes was inconsistent. For the Eggs Benedict, some days the English muffins were hard as a rock, and some days the eggs were notably undercooked. At lunch, the selection of hot entrees was sparse, so I resorted to a burger and fries more than once. I can't speak to dinner at the Windjammer because we did MDR on one sailing and the specialty dining package on another. For activities, Independence had the same types of things as other Royal ships: trivia, silent disco, game shows, and friendly competitions at the pool. But they also had some new activities I haven't seen on other ships, like a women's cannonball contest, a lip sync battle, and a Battle of the Sexes showdown at the pool. It was great and refreshing to see these new options. With Indy being a mid-sized ship, she also has laser tag, ice skating, water slides, and an escape room. They had separate dance parties for 80s night and 70s night, which I much prefer over the consolidated decades party. I saw 2 different cruise directors on my sailings. Both of them were visible, engaging, and likable. Everything you want in a cruise director. Carlo had a quiet sense of humor, and Tornado Tanya had a quirky personality. Both of them had great moves at the dance parties and led the crazy quest with pizzazz. We also did a backstage tour of the theater. It was fascinating to see how they handle the lighting and sound and what goes into putting on a full production show. I recommend checking it out if it's available to you. As for the service, I thought it was good throughout the ship. Sure, you're going to find stateroom attendants, servers, and bar staff that are better or faster than others, but you see that anywhere you go, whether you're on land or at sea. Sorrento's was a nice surprise. They were fast at cleaning the tables and very attentive but not pushy in taking the empty dishes. And everywhere you went, the crew members were friendly, helpful, hardworking, and greeted you with a smile. I mentioned that I sailed on Independence twice in 6 weeks. I was pleasantly surprised at how many of our favorite crew members actually remembered us on the second sailing. They gave us great service yet again, which made the cruise experience extra special. So overall, I found that Independence of the Seas had a great and terrific onboard experience, full of the typical staples you always see on Royal Caribbean sailings and some surprises along the way. You will not run out of options to occupy your time and boost your fun factor. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for another video with my full ship review of Independence of the Seas. In the meantime, please be sure to like, subscribe with the notifications on, and check out these videos for more 5-minute cruise tips. See you next time.